بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه.
You have to press the red button. No, this red button.
The next hadith in the chapter of custody. عن البراء بن عازب رضي الله عنهما أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قضى في ابنتي حمزة لخالتها وقال الخالة بمنزلة الأم. أخرجه البخاري وأخرج أحمد حديث أخرجه أحمد من حديث علي رضي الله عنه قال والجارية عند خالتها فإن الخالة والدة. Still in the chapter of custody, we talked about that the fact that the mother has the number one right to keep the child. She takes precedence and she has the first right for custody for her children when they are young. There's even a hadith on this matter: من فرق بين والدة وولدها فرق الله بينه وبين أحبته يوم القيامة. Whoever separates between a mother and her children, Allah will separate between him and whom He loves on the Day of Judgment. Okay, and here it shows that the aunt, the maternal aunt, for the child, like the sister of the mother, is just like the mother. In case the mother is not available, or she dies or something, then or she's not capable of taking custody, then here also al-khala. This hadith is narrated by Bara ibn Azib. The Prophet ﷺ gave a ruling regarding Hamza's daughter in favor of her maternal aunt, saying the maternal aunt is in the position of the mother. This is authentic hadith reported by Bukhari. Imam Ahmad also reported it from another Sahabi narrated by Ali ibn Abi Talib. He said, the little girl must be with her maternal aunt, for the maternal aunt is the same as the mother. Okay? So that we learn something new as well here, that in case the mother dies or she lost custody because she's not capable of looking after her children physically or mentally, or maybe she's just corrupt or she's doing drugs or something, then her sister, who is the maternal aunt, will take her position. Okay? Sorry? Khala.
So
this
she take precedence over father and child?
Yes, she does. Because here we said the mother only loses the right for custody if she gets married. Now the child is going to be raised by a different father, this different man, while his father is still alive. Okay, you follow? And this mother is going to be occupied by the new man, looking for his needs and keeping him happy. She might be distracted from caring for her child if she gets married, especially if she's younger. And see, even some women in that case, sometimes they give the children to the father. They say, okay, I'll go and look after my own life. So yes, as long as she's not married, the mother. And if the mother is not capable, then it goes to the khala, the maternal aunt, her sister. Okay. This is the daughter of Hamza. This was a dispute between who takes custody for this daughter. It was a dispute between Ali ibn Abi Talib and his brother Ja'far ibn Abi Talib wa Zayd ibn Haritha, all related. Yani Ali ibn Abi Talib and Ja'far ibn Talib were brothers. Zayd ibn Haritha was the son of the adopted son of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, اختصموا في حضانة بنت حمزة بنت عبد المطلب أيهما يكفلها. قال علي هي ابنة عمي. Ali ibn Abi Talib said, she is my niece, ابنة عمي. Sorry, my cousin. She is my cousin. قال زيد بنت أخي بالمؤاخاة الإسلامية. قال جعفر هي ابنة عمي وخالتها تحتي. Ja'far ibn Abi Talib had the stronger case. He said, she is my cousin, and at the same time, her aunt, her maternal aunt, is my wife. So, Prophet ﷺ chose Ja'far ibn Abi Talib out of the three. Although, it is known that Ali ibn Abi Talib is closer to the Prophet ﷺ and more beloved to him than Ja'far. Here he gave custody to basically his wife, who is the maternal aunt of this girl. فيه أن الخالة تلي الأم في الحضانة. The khala comes next, right after the mother. No. The next hadith, actually this is the final hadith in the custody, but it is not really related to the custody in particular, but it shows that it is a matter of a person has to have mercy. Maybe this is the relationship between this hadith and the hadith of custody. عن ابن عمر رضي الله عنهما أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال عذبت امرأة في هرة سجنتها حتى ماتت فدخلت النار فيها لا هي أطعمتها وسقتها إذ هي حبستها ولا هي تركتها تأكل من خشاش الأرض. This hadith, it definitely is not related to custody, but the common factor between it and the hadith of taking custody is looking after and having mercy on who and what is under you. This hadith, we all know it and we've heard it multiple times before, narrated by Ibn Umar. Prophet ﷺ said, a woman was punished on account of a cat which she held captive till it died. Hence she entered the hellfire due to her mistreatment of the cat. She did not feed it or give it water while she held it captive, nor did she let it out so that it may eat the things that creep on earth. Okay, so this hadith shows the importance of having mercy and being kind even to the animals. And it shows that it is permissible in Islam to have a cat as opposed to having a dog for no good reason. Having a dog has to have a reason, such as you need this dog to guide you if you're blind. You need a shepherd dog if you're a farmer. It is a security dog, something like this. But to have a dog, just to have a dog for no other reason, just to have a pet, no, this is what is forbidden in Islam. Now, a cat is definitely allowed. Abu Huraira was called Abu Huraira. Why? Why? Because he had a cat. Abu Huraira, yes. Okay, now this basically finishes the chapter of marriage. I will take your opinion. The next two chapters, as I mentioned, one talks about the penalties in Islam, hudud, okay, for stealing, for so and so. And so this is a big chapter to come. Should we proceed, inshallah, with this chapter, or should we go back to the beginning of the book again? Now, the importance to know this chapter is that people who try to give a bad image about Islam, they always go in through this chapter. They say that Islam is a very violent religion, barbaric religion. It calls for this and that. So we have to, and it's important to know what are the conditions under which those penalties are applied and how they compare to other penalties, civil penalties that are prescribed by human beings throughout history. How effective those are compared to the laws made by human beings. Should we proceed or should we go back to the beginning of the book again?
We can proceed.
Proceed, inshallah?
Yes.
Okay, we'll stop here, inshallah.